Bro, don't you think it's just a little peculiar that the new season 7 of Love is Blind takes place in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, in an election year? What do you think the mainstream media is trying to distract us from? Well, between me and you, let's just say I'm ready to be distracted. All right, welcome to Taste Take. If you're new here, today we're doing a quick first look at the new cast of Love is Blind Season 7. If that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button for your boy. For my regular taste takers, let's see how this cast ranks against the others. Get it? I said cast ranks against the others, like cast, like the caste system, because it's like a rank. Just a little rusty. Okay, quick preamble here. We are talking about season 7 of Love is Blind. We are only looking at cast photos and quotes. I have not seen any of the episodes yet. This is just me unfairly judging them off of their photos. Is this necessary? No. Is it accurate? Maybe. But is it helpful? Also no. And of course, like I already said, season 7 of Love is Blind takes place in Washington, D.C. It's just a coincidence. Our hosts, again, are Nick and Vanessa Lachey. Whether you love them or hate them, we're stuck with them. So just figure it out. All right, quick preamble complete. Okay, you know the drill. Ladies first. We're going to start with Alexandra. She's 33 and she's a producer. Her quote says, "I can get along with literally everyone." I like this start. You know, she's just letting us know that she's a positive person. Do we believe it? I don't know, especially in an election year. But she's willing to show us that she's a people person, and I like that start. In a time where it's so trendy to let everybody know how much you hate people and like being alone, I find this very refreshing. Next up, we got Ashley W. Sounds like we got a couple Ashleys up in here.
Ooh, scandalous!
Anyway, she's 32 and she's a health and wellness educator. Her quote is, "I'm still single because I enjoy my alone time." My only question to you is, like, did that change? Because you're going on the show. Like, do you not enjoy your alone time anymore? And I like this quote. I do love my alone time as much as the next person. But if I was a guy reading this quote, I would be like, okay, I'll just be over here then. Next up, we have Morgan. And I promise I'm not doing this in race order. I don't even know what order this is. Just relax. But I will say, it seems to be that this season has a good amount of black people, and we like that. Anyway, Morgan is 33, and she's a sales team lead. Her quote is, "I know my worth, and I won't settle for the bare minimum." Well, I mean, look, that's great, but no one should be settling for the bare minimum, so the quote is just kind of pointless. Next up, we have Nina. She's 32, and she's a journalist. And you know, it's kind of giving Agatha all along. Let's go full screen here. Approved. Her quote is, "The key to my heart is remembering the little things." What was her name again? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, next we have Tara. She's 29 and she's a senior marketing manager. And you want to know what's interesting about Tara? Do you want to know what's interesting about Tara? She's actually the sister of Nina. Yeah, this is the first time in Love is Blind history that we have siblings on the show. So very excited to see that. Her quote says, "I haven't found someone who fits in my life and helps me grow." And that's very honest. Then we have Allie. She's 31 and she's a master esthetician. But can I please ask the crowd, what is a master esthetician? Does that mean that she has mastered this? Anyway, her quote says, "I'm very sensitive. I'm a water sign through and through." Now, between me and you, I don't know which signs are water, air, and fire. Is there earth as well? I don't know. But if I see sensitive, I just assume you're a Cancer. And that's no disrespect to the Cancers out there, but honestly, just stop all that crying, respectfully. Moving on to Jenny. She's 31 and she's an account training coordinator. Her quote says, "Behind a tougher exterior is a very soft and sensitive center." How do sensitive girls get stuck next to each other? And honestly, just looking at you, the exterior don't seem so tough. But we'll keep monitoring that situation. Then we have Taylor. She's 30 years old and she's a clean energy policy consultant. Her quote says, "The key to my heart is loving me for my mind. And just so I'm sure, can we possibly maybe do a little full screen on this outfit here? I'm just trying to see something. Okay, is it just me? Or is this outfit giving Ariel from the Little Mermaid costume from Party City? Is it just me? And she's a clean energy policy consultant. Whatever that is, it gotta be good for the ocean. She's just looking out for other mermaid. She's just looking out for other mermaid homies. Who wrote this? Okay, then we got Hannah. She's 27 years old and she's in medical device sales. I think at 27, Hannah is our youngest contestant on this season of Love is Blind. And I think the people over there at casting are figuring it out. Maybe, just maybe, you gotta go a little bit older. So kudos to you guys over there behind the scenes. Anyway, her quote is, "My type is attractive, driven, tall, and intelligent." Hopefully not in that order, but I don't even hate this quote. It's very honest. But I might hate this outfit. Let's go full screen. Because you know what it's giving? It's giving Scooby-Doo. Okay, sorry. Then we have Dylan. She's 30 years old and she's a realtor / artist. We love a side passion. She says, "The key to my heart is embracing my weirdness." I mean, this is fine. I just feel like 9 times out of 10, when people say they're goofy, they're weird, they're silly, they don't be that goofy, weird, or silly, but we'll see. And from the looks of it, seems just as normal as anyone else. Time will tell. Okay, then we have Brittany, whose face may or may not be stuck like that. Brittany is 33 years old and she's an esthetician. But would you look at that? She's not even a master esthetician. Brittany, literally step your game up. She says, "I need a level of excitement and spice in my life." You and me both, Barbie. I mean, Brittany. Okay, next up we have Marissa. She's 32 and she's a lawyer. She says, "I'm very much to the point. I would never lie to you." Word? A lawyer that would never lie? You sure about that? You know, that's stupid. You sure about that? Let's get serious. Because you know what? What we are here for are those curls. Do you mind if we go full screen here? Yep, best dressed. Then we have Ashley A, the second Ashley. She's 32 and she's a marketing director. Ashley says, "I haven't found anyone that's gonna protect my heart the way they protect theirs." And that sounds oddly specific. I hope we unpack that. Moving on, we have Monica. She's 37 and she's a sales executive. Monica says her best quality is that she's a ride or die. I mean, we all love a ride or die friend or lover, but I do wonder if that should be your best quality. Because then honestly, how long do you really ride or die for? Is it unlimited? Like, what if they do you wrong? Do you still ride or die for them? Does it have an expiration? Like, you can understand, like, there's some flaws here. Because if you really ride or die, that can't be your best quality. I mean, I guess it's your quote. She can make her quote however she wants, Chris. When you go on Love is Blind, you can make your own quote however you want. Is that okay? Okay. Jeez. Me talking to myself right there is a little weird, silly, and goofy. Moving on. Last but not least for the women, we have Katie. She's 36 and she's a sports marketing manager. Katie says, "I give the wrong guys too many chances." And honestly, Katie, I do love the candor, but at 36, I'm gonna need you to stop doing that. We're turning over a new leaf, Katie. And since we're here, let's go full screen. Okay, like I said, we don't know these people, right? But look, she's a little taller. She works in sports. You're giving the wrong guys too many chances. I hate to say it, but athletes. And as the reigning 7th and 8th grade free throw shooting champion, I know us athletes can get a bad rap. Okay, over to the men, starting with Perry. He's 31, and he says, "I'm most proud of being able to dunk a basketball." Speaking of freaking athletes. Honestly, I'm proud of you too, bro, but what does this quote have to do with dating? And we all know that there's always like the funny guy. But hey, you're looking for a wife here. Can you give us something that will help? You think Katie's gonna end up with this moron? We don't have to get into all that matchmaking stuff yet. Also, burgundy and black is a choice. Let's go full screen. Yep, a whole bruise. Then we have Nick D. He's 29 and he's a real estate agent. He says his best quality is his quiet confidence. Believe it or not, I have a question for the crowd. What even is quiet confidence? Does that just mean people know you're confident and you don't even be saying anything? I feel it. Okay, next up we have David. He's also 29. He's a program manager. He says, "I can calmly communicate through anything." Honestly, this is so underrated. David, we love this. This is what they call in the business a green flag. Just like that green ass Easter shirt. But you're still cool. Next up, we have Bodan. Bodan? Sorry. He's 36 and he's in tech sales. He says that his friends would describe him as fun, outgoing, and a little impulsive. I don't hate this quote, but charcoal and hunter green? Let's go full screen? Yeah, this dude looks like a beef and broccoli lunch special. What does that even mean? How could he look like a beef and broccoli special? Your words have power, Christopher. Just shut up. Okay, moving on. Next up, we have Tim. He's 33 and he's a web content strategist. He says, my best qualities are empathy and tenderness. Okay, look, listen. I can't prove this, but I'm 100% sure this is one of those quotes where women will pretend that they're so happy to read that their man is being so vulnerable. Then go and clown him in the group chat for saying he's tender. Now, I say I'm tender, but that's only because I'm ticklish. But the doctor says I'm gonna grow out of that. So everyone let's stay focused on the task here. Anyway, what I was saying was, I think there's a chance that I might hate this polo, but let's just go full screen to confirm. Oh, yes, this is a terrible outfit. And those are possibly the worst shoes in Love is Blind history. Is this how the men dress in DC? This is what you guys have to deal with over there? Because I think you guys need to have a congressional hearing about this. Okay, next up we have Steven. He's 34 and he's an electrician. His quote says, my type of woman is the one that wants you but doesn't need you. Steven, a word. No notes. I won't even go full screen on you at the risk of the rest of your outfit being trash. You have been granted presidential immunity. Next up, we have Ramses. He's 35 and he's a program associate at a justice reform nonprofit. He says, I'm looking for a partner that practices empathy. Hello, Ramses. All jokes aside, this dude has the most important job and I salute you. Also, I gotta respect the fashion choices. Let's go full screen. Yeah, you got that shit on, especially in a room full of these other squares. It's definitely gonna stand out. It's not for everybody, but if you know, you know. It just sucks that he's on Love is Blind because nobody's gonna really see that shit. He would definitely thrive on my dating show. Love has great vision. Next up, we have Tyler. He's 34 and he's an account manager. He says, I'm still single because I'm looking in the wrong places. Tyler, where are you looking? And I already know y'all want to see the whole fit, so let's go full screen. Are those velvet? He had me in the first half, I ain't gonna lie. What's that? We have some bonus footage. Let's roll that.
What's the craziest thing you've done for love?
I paid for someone's rent that lived hours from me. She was cheating the whole time.
Oh wow. Paying your girl's rent while another man is running through that thing is filthy work. I hope that brother had time to heal. Next up, we have Tamar. He's 32. He's a video editor and 2D animator. He says, I'm understanding of even the most outrageous things. Word? Oh, you understand even the most outrageous things? So you must understand that I gotta go full screen because I fear you might be the worst dressed contestant in Love is Blind history. Yep. Oh, and am I hearing that there's also some bonus footage? Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
What are 3 dating non-negotiables for you?
I hate that quote, Spice Girls, but if you want to be my lover, you got to be with my friends. So, like, if my friends don't love you, then this is not going to work out.
Oh, I mean, just seems like he got a little, like he just got a little extra. Okay, moving on. We have Nick P. He's 31 and he's a commercial real estate agent. He says, I like to laugh and have fun instead of being serious all the time. Great, yeah, like honestly, who wants to be serious all the time? Like, who's really gonna put this? The most boringest people be saying stuff like this. I bet this dude is like the least fun person on the whole show. Also, for all these people that say they do real estate or they're like realtors or brokers, like, can you at least show that you sold one property this year? Just one. Because I know for me, I'm not buying a house from a person wearing a blazer like that. Next up, we have Raymond. He's 33 and he's a consultant. He says, I'm still single because I'm always moving around the world. Now, besides Ramses, this dude is the best dressed on here. But he looks sneaky and rich, which is a recipe for toxicity. And back to your quote, you're still single because you're always moving around the world. Are we to believe that you're ready to stop moving around the world? In the words of the great poet Kevin McAllister, I don't think so. Moving on to Jason. He's 30 years old and he's a loan officer. He says, my best quality is my stable lifestyle. Well, Jason, your worst quality is your boring lifestyle. Get him out of here. Next, we got Garrett. He's 32 and he's a freaking quantum physicist. Honestly, what does a quantum physicist even do? Hold on. What does a quantum physicist do? Quantum information physicists study ways to use quantum objects such as atoms and photons to probe information processing, computing, and cryptography. They focus on ways to use the fundamental nature of quantum mechanics and its associated uncertainties. What even is this? Honestly, anyone that works with atoms and photons and neutrons is an Avenger, and you don't got time for love. So just relax and bring us the invention of time travel. Last but not least, we have Leo. He's 31 and he's an arts dealer, AKA a money launderer. No, I'm just joking. I don't even know what that really means. He says, all the dates I go on feel superficial. Word? All of them? There's probably some poor girl in DC right now watching this like, oh, I thought we had a nice time. This is serious. Also, can we go full screen on Mr. Rogers here? I'm trying to see something. This man has on a blazer cardigan hybrid. Oh yeah, he needs to be arrested. They need to do an insurrection on his closet. You gotta do a January 6th on his whole wardrobe. And that's all the guys, but I don't know if y'all was counting at home. We have 15 women and only 14 dudes. Where's the 15th dude? Well, I didn't know how to tell y'all this, but I got a little surprise for y'all. I'm just kidding, I would never. Maybe there is no 15th dude, but if there is and I just missed him, sorry to this man. I'm pretty sure your outfit was terrible, but maybe you had a nice quote. Okay, that's my time, y'all. But before I let y'all go, let us all remember that this is all fun and games. I'm just looking at photos, reading some quotes. We don't know these people until the season starts. And even then, we don't truly know them. This is just a TV show, and I'm just here to enjoy it with y'all. Speaking of, the first 6 episodes of season 7 of Love is Blind comes to Netflix on October 2nd, and I'll be here with a video breaking it down episode by episode like you know and love. The return of the oh my golly wallies is almost here. Let me do my little ending thing. All right, thanks for checking out Taste Take. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button. In the comments, how do we feel about this season so far? We love the representation. We love the diversity. What do y'all know about DC's dating life? Anyone from DC want to chime in? Anyone from DC went out with one of these people before? Do the men in DC really dress this way? Thanks for the time, y'all. Peace. Damn, I really gotta fix this. But yeah, it should be interesting. I'm excited to see what this season is like, especially with more black people. I hope it's entertaining, funny, but also that people find love, because that's really what we're here for. What else? But yeah, I'm excited to talk to you guys about it next week. Is next week October? Yo, what the hell? Man, it's almost Halloween. And it's almost Christmas. Wait, it's almost the 2028 Olympics. Nah, I'm really just rambling.